What's going on, guys? Welcome back to whatever the fuck I decide to name this podcast. It's the GrandPrada right here. I'm coming with you with my actually a good friend of mine. His name is Dvour.
What up? What up? What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Yeah, man.
So, sorry, I'm about to spurt this shit out real fast. So, like, how's life? Like, can you describe where you at in life? Like, what's your output on it?
My output on life is it's crazy. I just started writing another album. Like last time I seen you, I was just finishing an album.
Yeah, you were just finishing that album. And speaking of that album, I saw that I got a lot of traction. Like you were on that live stream.
Yeah.
I popped in that one time, but yeah, that was definitely doing a good like traction. You got some good like reactions from it.
Yeah. That's all the IG community. Like I got into like the rap IG community and shit like that, and like they show a lot of love. They come out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was doing that, and now like just life just kind of sucks. So I started making this new album, and it's just like a negative. Like it's not it's a negative album. It's a dark negative album.
So when you say dark and negative, do you say it as in like the theme is negative, like it's a very like depressing album, or is it like are you rapping about trauma you've been through personally, or are you just fucking on that album like on some like fucking Hannibal Lecter, you're just fucking spitting like Hobson's type of like demonic
I know
shit?
what you're talking about. Like no, I like the first kind.
The first kind?
Yeah, the first kind really, because it was more like when I started getting into it, I was just more like depressed or whatever. And then like somebody hit me up, was like, "Yo, you want to work on a project?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like I want like I guess I classify myself as like kind of hardcore or whatever.
Yeah, like
but
would you say alternative?
Yeah. I would definitely put more alternative than anything, because I try to like touch on everything.
Yeah, I just recently read your SoundCloud bio. It was like you try to mix everything. Like you just listen a little bit of here, a little bit of there, I guess.
Yeah, bro. I listen to everything. Like I listen to country, I listen to anything, and then whatever. I look at it like this, right? If you're able to listen to everything and like vibe out to everything, a lot of hip hop instrumentals pull from different things.
Oh yeah.
So if you have some sort of like reference to like that sound in your brain, it's easier to write to, I think, you know?
So are you saying like as in like when you say reference, like would you if you hear a certain like let's say a hi-hat and a beat, could you tag that hi-hat to another song?
No. I mean, as in like, so if that hi hat in that beat, right, is on like probably like a 2-1, like, if I've heard something like some sort of like music that also has that timing, I know how to approach it now, because I've listened to different people. I've heard how other people approach it.
Oh,
all
right. I see.
So
what you're saying.
that's what kind of reference I mean. Like,
yeah, that's smart as hell. Like I see. Like you're okay. Yeah, you know how to like hit it at a certain angle.
Yeah. And then like is that, especially when it comes to like different kinds of music, it gives you a better way to like approach, you know, when you're writing, because you're thinking outside the box. You feel me?
So like you've mentioned country. You ever plan on making country music?
I'll make anything. I don't care. You know why I like emotional music.
Yeah.
And country is like really emotional. I think people get turned off by like twangs, you know, like the way that people maybe singing it and
twang. Yeah, I got my girl dip in my cut. Like
yeah. But like when it comes down to it, it's all like they all everybody talks about the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a different like, I guess you know, like what I guess I could say my biggest diversification between like country and hip hop is like. Hip hop's more energetic, or country's more like laid back.
But then you have like modern country is like very hip hop.
Yeah, my dad actually just showed me a country artist who tagged up with like Lil Durk.
Yeah.
And I played it, and I was like, yo, this is actually kind of good, man. Like,
yeah, and then you got like people like Yellow Wolf that do country albums.
Yeah,
like,
Yellow Wolf is good,
because they grew up around it. You know what I mean? So like that's part of their culture, and they they bring it in, and that shit comes off crazy. So like I always try to listen to everything.
So back to this album.
Yeah.
What how many songs are you gonna put on it?
I think I overdid it with the other one. The other one I probably had like 17 tracks, but they weren't long tracks. But I know, like, just people looking at it like, damn, that's 17 shits I gotta sit through. I don't know about all that.
No, for me, so like I was just talking about this with my earlier guest. I asked him the same question because I say is like, how long is too long of an album? And he says he wants to have like maybe 20 to 24 songs on it. See, I like long albums because I like the storyboard.
Yeah.
So, but like, so you say.
9.
17. You say 9?
I say 9. You know why I say 9?
Why you say 9?
I say 9 because I think it's just in the middle of like right before it gets like too long.
Mm-hmm.
Because 6 is like if you're trying to do an EP, it's gonna be like 5 to 6.
Okay.
Songs or whatever.
Okay.
So anything past that is going towards album territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays people have very short attention spans. Like I was saying, you could look at my album, see 17 tracks, even though some tracks are like a minute, some tracks are like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You just that alone is gonna be like, because I've had it happen. People hit me up like, yo, I'm check the album out, but no, that's a lot of fucking shit. Like,
yeah.
So I think 9 is just a good amount. Like, you're in there, you're out, you get you have enough space to do whatever you're trying to do and get across, and like you're not like nobody's there all day.
Okay, yeah, no, I get you. So like that kind of brings me to like, so like when I text and let's say like I text a story, I don't send a long paragraph. I send multiple paragraphs.
Yeah.
So if people could, like you're right. Ain't no one gonna sit there and read a long ass paragraph unless it's a fucking important ass paragraph.
Yeah, exactly.
But so me, I know my personal like my attention span is fucking short. So like I like to read multiple things because it's happening. It catches my attention right then and there.
Yeah, and people are always on the move. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, like maybe stoners or whatever, are ones that's like sitting around chilling and like or go through a whole album. Like nowadays, if your album isn't all bangers, people are skipping through that shit.
See, I find the perfect time to listen to a complete album back to back is when you're driving.
Yeah.
So like fucking if I want to listen to like let's say an Eminem album, I would be driving.
Yeah.
Like
it's long.
It's long as hell, and I gotta listen to like what the fuck he's saying, who is he dissing,
Yeah, exactly.
like all this other shit.
But that's not like, you know, because you have some music that like you just turn your brain off and you just let that shit rock. Eminem's not one of those type of people.
Yeah, no, like that ass.
You
like,
have to pay attention, or you're either trying to remember the lyrics to sing along with it.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Like he's spazzing out. I want to do it too.
Yeah, you're
or
like, oh, I gotta do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You picking up
or
on
you're
his
like,
energy.
or you're like, I'm trying to listen to what he's saying. Like,
Yeah, like he's spitting some real shit right now or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like fuck, what I was about to say. Like another good time for me is when I was like I'd be working, I'd be like just plugging my headphones and listen to a nice ass album or whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. I was doing security,
Uh-huh.
and that was a perfect time to like listen to. I used to watch the Christmas tree at City Center overnight.
Okay.
So I just be in the car overnight in the fucking freezing. So I'll go through whole like discographies, like
No, see, like jobs like that I fucking love where you could just tune out and just like do what you gotta do,
yeah.
but still do you at the same time.
Yeah, and I worked at City Hall on the weekends during the pandemic, so it was closed. So I'd be like the only person in the building, and I have like I have my phone there, and I could go through albums and just chill. Like that was the best time. And now like I'm kind of stuck home, but like I have the time to sit down. But I know I'm not the average person. People that make music is gonna spend more time like listening to music and stuff like that, and is probably willing to sit down and listen to some shit.
So
the average person is not gonna do it.
No, like you gotta have that genuine love and understanding of music.
Exactly, you gotta have your fans.
Yeah,
and before they're your fans, they're just regular ass people, and they're not gonna fuck with you like that.
So, when you just brought up a fucking point that I was about to bang off on, fucking do you feel like when you sit down and listen to other people's music, do you get in that person like that like self-emotional judging like and comparing to your other like competitors or whatnot, or do you truly understand that like, you know, the best way to compare yourself to is your own self? Like do
I compare myself to listen when I'm listening to other people? I try not to, because I just always like, music is art, right? And everybody's doing their own art, and music is also how you say, people interpret it differently.
Yeah, that's the most beautiful thing about music. Is it could be like it's a constantly ever changing puzzle.
Yeah, so I know that I write with a purpose. You know, like when it comes to albums and projects, I don't have a bunch of like filler songs. You know what I mean? Like every song has a purpose and it's there for a reason. But when I do like a mixtape or just random shit, like I'm just saying the most randomest things. Like it's
Just making a rhyme.
Yeah. So it depends on like if I'm listening to somebody's album and that's what I'm picking up on. Like if I'm picking up on like, all right, I gotta pay attention. This is a whole shit. Like I'm still, regardless of anything, I'm not gonna ever really compare myself unless I think like our styles are similar. But the thing is that I always try different styles, so like I guess I'm similar to a lot of people.
Okay.
So then that'd just be me just being like nitpicky.
Yeah, nitpicky. Okay, yeah. See, like, cause
what? He could have did this way or whatever. Then I wouldn't be enjoying the music.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get that. So like, how would you say your if you were to define your musical evolution, where would you say? Are you in your prime right now? Or do you feel like your prime is like still out there to be reached?
I don't know. I feel like I may be like a little past my prime. Because I've been doing it for so long and it's just like I think that like some people just have bad luck in like pursuing their dreams or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm like I think I'm just past it. Because I'm noticing like things that was just so easy to me like a few years ago. It's just like I'm like overly thinking about it now.
Yeah. So like
different things. But then again, it's just that I don't really hang around people that are like constantly on music. Like before I moved to Virginia, I was always around people that was doing music. It's either I was in a band or I was hanging around people that's rapping. I'm always in a cypher. I'm always freestyling. Like I feel like even now, like I'll still freestyle a lot. Like it is no way compared like to how I used to. Like I would smoke my own boots. Like
now or
yeah,
back then?
now. Like cause now I feel like I'm whack. Like it's like I feel like it's taking too much for me to think. Before it used to be like
yeah. So like
off.
do you feel like your brain you were brain numb back then? Like
no, I think it was more of a condition because it's just like from like the age of like 7 or 8, I was constantly like around music, whether it was I was writing music or my friends were writing music, and then I have family members that are doing music, and my parents were very like music orientated people.
Let me ask you something. If you were to put yourself back into that environment of constantly being around music like 24/7 every single second of your day, do you feel like you can unlock a new thing you haven't reached before?
Yeah, I think I could.
So that brings me to my point of I don't believe there is a such thing as a prime.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's all a matter of consistency. If you're doing it every single fucking day, you're gonna be good at it.
Yeah.
But as soon as you just take that one break, you're gonna be relaxed. You're not gonna be worried about it no more. So you're not gonna be consistent with it. You're not gonna reach that perfect every single time because your accuracy is somewhere else, worried about something else. You don't want to be doing it for that long.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, once you get back into that ring, bro, Rocky Balboa comes out and you whoop some ass.
But that's the thing, like I haven't been around people, but I was still constantly making music though.
Yeah, I get you.
So like I feel like my writing has gotten better. Like I know that my writing has gotten better. I just feel like my like physical ability, I'm like a little past my prime. Like, because I noticed even with like the screams and just like I used to be able to rap faster and stuff like that, and I know it's because of like I'm getting older and shit like that.
Yeah, more so, like short-winded.
Yeah. So it was just like now I'm thinking of like I gotta fucking start studying like circular breathing and stuff like that to just be like I want to be able to do the stuff that I know I'm capable of doing.
Okay.
But like I get what you mean, like there's no prime, but like there's just certain things once you get older, like it's just gonna start
affecting you differently.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
unless you're Eminem.
Unless you're
Eminem and who oh my god, like Tech-9 is another one. Crooked Eye is another one. Like they get older.
So, speaking of
they
this,
get
like
fucking crazier.
Who is your music? Like if you were to give me a top 5, who would it be?
That's crazy. I think about that all the time. And it's so weird because, like, let me see. Eminem would definitely be on there.
Like, would that be number one?
He'd probably be number one or number two. Cannabis would be on there.
Okay.
But like he let me down so many times. But like that's like part of my foundation though. Like when I was in high school, like people would call me Canon M because like cannabis and Eminem mixed together.
Hell yeah, that's fucking dope.
So he has to be on there. So I guess I'll put him like at number 5. So I got 2, 3, and 4. Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony would be 3. MC Chris would be 4.
I've never heard of him. I'll do some research into him.
He's like a nerd rapper.
A nerd rapper? Okay.
Matter of fact, you ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
No, I haven't.
You never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Hell no. I've never seen that.
That's crazy. I can't even. It doesn't even matter. And who would be my number 2? I would have to go old school and go like Big Daddy Kane or something.
I've heard of Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, like he's the foundation of a lot of shit. Like he's like one of the first people to start like really rapping fast and doing like triplets. And
you ever like you heard of MF Doom, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How would you describe his flow?
His flow is.
Would you say it's an acquired taste or is it just something you can get off the? Like,
his flow is like if somebody like sat ODB down and was like, yo bro, this is what you like. They try to put ODB in a box because like his flow is just hip-hop. Like it's like random, but like just the definition of just like hip-hop, like boom bap. Like if you hear like some like boom bap shit and you hear like a MF Doom shit, like you just know like there's some like hip-hop shit and he's just like going off in like different directions and shit like that. Yeah. And that's how I compare it to ODB. But ODB is more like random.
Yeah, like like his what me and my dad were talking about is he told me he was like he's the old dirty bastard because no one could father his flow. Yeah. And that's like
there's no father to his flow. Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking I did some more research into it. The first song I ever kind of like really fucking played by him was Shimmy Shimmy Ya. Yeah. And I was like, what the
yeah, what is this?
What is this? It's definitely an acquired taste.
And the crazy thing is that I was like a little kid when that came out. And for you, a little kid, that just sounds crazy. You're like, oh, shimmy, shimmy,
yeah. Like, and then Busta Rhymes, that was the first time I had like, so like I heard of Busta like from obviously from Chris Brown, Look at Me Now and shit. That was the first time me as a young kid I got introduced to Busta. Never really dived into his discography until like fucking. The one song I think he did with Eminem. Other than that,
what the one with Twista and Tech Nine?
Yeah,
the choppers.
Yeah.
Worldwide chopper shit.
Yeah, worldwide choppers.
Yeah.
Fucking. I heard. Yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah, because that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, but they got a few songs together. Him and Eminem.
And then fucking. Who was it? Was it Ham?
Ham? Jay-Z and Kanye?
No. It was just like I think it was, to be honest, I think it was a snippet. But me being as a kid, I thought it was a whole song.
Yeah.
But it was Busta Rhymes. I think it was Busta Rhymes.
Well, whoop your head? I'll whoop your head, boy.
No, I don't know, man. I would have to like.
'Cause they have a song like that. It's like
I would have to
energetic or whatever.
I would have to like do some deep dive childhood memory and pull it out my ass type shit. Like, holy shit.
But Busta Rhymes has been a beast since he used to be in this group called the Brand Nubians. No. Leaders of the New School. People would kill me if I would say that. Leaders of the New School. Yeah. And there was a whole group like that was like them and like De La Soul and oh my God, I'm sounding crazy right now. Can Q-Tip and Phife Dawg and oh my God, why can't I remember them? Tribe Called Quest.
Okay. Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a whole group back in there, and they had a song called Scenario, and that was the first song like Busta Rhymes like snapped. Everybody's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Okay, like, I'm gonna play that shit.
Yeah.
See, like it's interesting because like my state of hip hop versus your state of hip hop what the fuck happened in like the middle?
Money
Like
happened.
J. Cole's era is where everything just fucking got turned on his head.
No, not even before that.
Well,
Like, I tell you when money got into it, like right after like Biggie died and shit like that, and like that, like Puffy and Mace, and the shiny shoots and shit like that, like that was the flip, because that became more like commercial, right? So then people that were like more like about like showing off or whatever and being more commercialized, people would lean more towards that. So the lyricism started getting buried. Like, people don't want to fuck with fucking like somebody's like spitting mad words and shit like that. I want to party, like, oh
yeah,
shit,
okay.
like, you know what I mean? So money came into it, and that like really changed a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, as in like just people's approach to music. And then it's just like, all right, so now I can get paid to be a rapper. I don't even gotta think about it, because then like that's how you get like so-called mumble rappers and stuff like that. Like, I start rapping at 7. I don't give a fuck. Like,
okay.
I don't have to have an actual talent in rapping anymore.
Okay.
If your friend's a dope beat maker, you're good. And you have a lot of friends, you're good.
So if you were to collab someone from, listen, this generation now, who would you do?
I collab with anybody. I like vibes also. I get it. I get what, because I just like music in general. So I also like understand like people's different approaches and stuff like that. So I don't have no ill will towards anything. People are just making their art. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, if it's creative, it's creative. But if it's whack, it's whack. Because some of the times, like, some of it is just like, sometimes my son plays some stuff, just like, whoa, like, what is that? Because he's like, like,
yeah, like,
I feel like you're making the whole world stupid now.
see, like I was doing a comparison, like, Lil Pump, stupidest fucking rapper out there, bro. Like, that man.
But he's a vibe, though. I get why people like him. And he says like stupid shit that little kids would like. Like, if I'm doing like, if I was 12 years old and I was listening to a rapper and he said some shit like, I'm doing Zans with your grandma, like, that shit's crazy. That's what drew me to Eminem when I was his age, because I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, this shit is stupid. And that influenced me. That and ICP, because it was just like, you could just say the stupidest shit ever, as long as it's like dope. Like, you can get away with it. Like,
so long as it has that like that switch to it, like, to where
like, it's technical, but it's stupid at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you have like somebody that has the ability to rap and is able to have fun with it. And it's just like, at the time, nobody was really doing that outside of like horrorcore. That's why I always tell people, like, Eminem is definitely like a hardcore rapper at his base. That's just what Detroit produces.
Yeah.
Like
Detroit produces fucking massacres.
Yeah, you got Esham. Like, Esham definitely like started a lot of that shit. And then like even ICP, they're from Detroit too. And it's just like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like they have like this wicked sense of humor, and it's very childish. And as a kid, you're just like, that shit's hilarious. You just say you're gonna dip your nuts in somebody's soup, like, that shit's crazy.
Like, yeah,
Jay-Z's not saying no shit like that. Like,
hell no,
not at all. They're not willing to put themselves out like that.
Fucking. So like, what made you want to do this dark, depressing approach to your album?
Life. I also keep in mind, like, when it comes to project, I have to keep in mind that, like, I would like to make some money off of it, so I can't go completely like
like controversial.
Yeah. Like, I have to have some sort of like levity or whatever. So, but I mean, it was just like life and just a lot of like feeling like shit's not working out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's the main theme that I've noticed, not even consciously, but like I've noticed, like, listening back to the songs I do have, like, there's just questioning, you know what I mean? Just questioning everything, questioning God, questioning my relationships with people, questioning my music, questioning everything, you know what I mean? Like, is it worth it? Because, like,
well, so me, I know what you're talking about right now. I'll offer it. Questioning everything, that's sign of intelligence. I've had to learn that like, so like, you're a sheep if you don't question your own existence. So like, you know, you ain't wrong for doing any of that. You ain't wrong for questioning anything. If anything, that's how you get your answers to solidify yourself as a human fucking being. So it's like, to see that I really fucking relate to that shit. Like, you know, you always gotta question everything, because it's just like you.
I mean, you
also
can't,
comes
you can't
from like
ignore what you're seeing or what you're experiencing.
Exactly,
A lot of times, you know. So it's like, but why am I going through this? Why is this constantly happening? Like, I even have excuse me, one song is called "The Story of Job."
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know the story of Job, like in the Bible?
No, not
so
really.
basically, like, Job was like a rich kind of guy. He was a farmer. He had like a lot of things, but he was a very religious person.
Yeah.
And he put God above everything and everything, right? So one day, the devil went to God and was like, Job, right? He was like, I bet if you take everything away from him, he'll forsake you. Like, he'll stop fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
And God's like, nah, chill. That's my nigga. Like, Job is my nigga. And the devil's like, nah. So let's see what happens. So they literally, all his animals died. His whole family died. Like, took everything, his businesses, everything fucked up. And he was like, God, like, I don't get it. Like, why? Well, like, what did I do? Like, I've done, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I pray,
I've continued my devoted myself to you and shit.
I'm very devoted. And, like, there was no answer, but he also kept in his heart, like, you know what? Maybe God has a plan for me at the end. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then God was like, see, like, I told you, that's my nigga. Like,
like.
But I understand it, but it's just like, but why? You feel me? Like, why? Like, in Job's head, it had to go down. Like, this is crazy to me.
Like, do you it's like a sense of betrayal?
Yeah.
So, like, I get that.
But
I get that.
It's like something you would love, something that you love, and you put your heart into it, and it's hurting you. It's constantly hurting you. And you're just like, but I understand why you're hurting me. Like you have a pet snake, and your pet snake, you love that pet snake, but that shit keeps biting you. And you're like, I get it. You're a snake. You bite shit. But I love you so much. Like, you could just, like, not have a pet snake that's just biting you.
Well,
like,
well, yeah, that, or, like, me, if you present that situation to me, I'm going to figure out why it's biting me. So I'm going to figure
exactly.
like, I'm going to do my research on snakes, okay? What type of snake do I have, first of all? What can it eat?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Is this aggressive?
Like, is it venomous, poisonous, yada yada yada? And then I'm also look up carotenes. Or can I let them out and watch? Like, say, I have a bearded dragon.
Be around certain temperatures.
Yeah, like I just recently found out you put a bearded dragon on a window, they won't move at all. They will watch that window for hours, bro. It's so fucking entertaining to them. But the sad thing is my cats are fucking, like, they just stare at each other from, like, tank to cat. So, like, it's fucking funny. The black one, the small black one, Luna, we found her over at that bush right over there. We found her about, like, when she was, like, maybe 3 weeks old. She was just hollering 12 hours over there.
Oh, I found my kitten that way, too. She's, like, 9 now. But, like, when I found her...
she's fucking... She recently just... I think she's 4 months now.
She was, like... I was going to work at, like, 4:30 in the morning. And I'm at the bus stop. And I hear... And it's raining like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I call my wife, and I'm like, yo, you got to come to the bus stop. Like, I think there's a cat stuck or something. And you pull out, and she's, like, this big, bro.
Tiny little fucking... We found her on Halloween, or, like, around Halloween.
Yeah.
But so what she does is she gets on the, like, my dirty clothes hamper. She'll scratch the fucking claw, and, like, Sparks. That's my bearded dragon, because Spyro the Dragon is my fucking favorite game. So he would run up and, like, attack the fucking glass, and like, they all lay up next to the fucking light. It's the big fat one, Bo. He's fucking scared of me. Every time I see his ass on that thing, he hauls ass. But Luna's dumbass, the small black one, fucking, she just sits there and stares at me. She's like,
go ahead, try it.
Try it. She knows. You know that meme, I'm baby?
Yeah.
And that is the personification of that fucking cat. She fucking knows she is spoiled, and she takes full advantage of it.
Yeah.
She'll claw you, claw you on your fucking pants leg for wet food. Screams at you, like, she'll sit in the middle of the fucking kitchen, and, like, she won't eat the fucking dry food. Like anytime you open up that silverware cabinet, right there,
yeah.
right fucking
Dude,
there.
cats are so crazy. I used to know this girl. Her cat used to get mad whenever you go to the store and not bring him Cheetos.
Yo, what?
Like if you go to the store and you get stuff and he didn't get a bag of Cheetos, you'll start hearing shit get knocked over. Like if you walk past him, he'll start bopping you in the back of the head. Like some real.
Yo, that's fucking dope. Yo, that cat is cool as shit, bro. That's the Cheeto cat. Cheeto cat. I'm fucking weak, bro.
This man is crazy.
Dude, that's dope. I fucking love cats, but like I love dogs too.
Yeah.
Like dogs, man, they're fucking stupid. But I fucking love them.
Right.
But god damn, these cats right here. So, like I got fucking
They don't
5
give no
of them.
fucks though. Like, cats
We think
give no
one of
fucks.
them's pregnant already because she escaped out into the wild and heat, and fucking Bo's a fat cat. Fucking Jesus Christ, he's so lazy. He hates like being in the bathroom, but like if you're not in it, like
Yeah.
he'll watch you shower and sit on the fucking washing machine. But Luna will peek into the fucking curtain and
Right.
stare
See
at
what
you.
you doing? Like, it's
I'm
awkward.
like, bro, like chill. Relax,
awkward.
bro.
What you doing in there?
I got a girlfriend. Relax.
That's how, like, soon as my wife goes in the bathroom, my cat is just like,
Yep.
like she does it to me, and I open the door, and she'll just look at me and like, are you coming in? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Bo got played, so like he used to be able to open my door because my door wouldn't latch fully, so he would put his claw underneath the crack of the door and push it.
yeah,
So he would get out, come in, get out. He would even shut the door too, like walk in and shut the door and shit.
so you don't know. Like,
Yeah, so I'm like, and then one time we fixed the door. Oh my God, that night he couldn't get out of my bed. 3 o'clock in the morning.
I bet.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Let me out.
I'm like, dude, and this man is fat only because he loves water so much, bro. He is fat because of water weight. He don't even eat
I
that
can't
much.
even leave my door closed because there's a dog and a cat, and they just want to go back and forth all night.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, if the door's closed and the dog can get in, she starts like having a panic attack out there. Like,
I'm alone.
like, yo,
Holy shit.
exactly. Like, go to somebody else's room.
It's scary.
The cat's gonna scratch everything up, so I'm just like, I don't want her to fucking. Or yes.
Yeah, like they do that shit to my door. I gotta fucking paint that
Like,
shit.
yo, you fucking shut up, bro.
Bro, fucking, we just got catnip for Luna.
Oh, that's
Dog,
just
she tweaked so hard
hilarious.
already, and she tweaked the fucking vroom, vroom, vroom back in the house and shit.
That shit is heroin for cat. Not heroin, but like
Bro,
crack.
that's it's crack, dog. Fucking, and then like,
Wow.
like you remember Ariel, right? The mama cat. Bro, she was so fat and stubby now. Her little legs, every time she fucking runs, fat wobbles this way and shit. It's fucking funny as hell,
I got
bro.
a fupa.
I'm fucking weak, bro. But now, ever since fucking Remy been in heat, bro, like we'll have cats come up to the back door and scratch the fucking back door, try to get in.
Chill. I used to have a dog when I was little. It was like a pit bull mixed with a German Shepherd. She never got fixed, and yo, I would have to walk her every day. And there'd be times she'd be on her period, bro, and this dog just following me through the neighborhood, like,
Hey, what's up, man?
like, smell that? What's going on?
Yeah, hey, you bringing her to me? Hey, you a goat, you a G,
Like,
bro.
nah, man, this shit is whack. And I'm like a little kid, like, oh my god.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Like, you don't even know why it's happening.
Exactly, like you're scared and you're like you're
Like, dogs are following me. There's no cell phones. Like, you gotta go to a payphone. Like, dogs following me.
You better hope that dog runs with you
Yeah, right.
or protects your ass.
We out.
Fucking man,
Lady.
there's this one time, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up on my fucking front porch. There's a big ass Rottweiler just chilling there. He's friendly as hell, but he's like, oh, man, I'm like, I don't have my glasses
Whose
on,
pet
so
bear
I'm
is
like,
this?
what the fuck is that? And so I put on my glasses. I'm like, oh, hi, buddy, you're big. Holy shit! Like, dude, he was a friendly little old dog though. He's like an old little man. But dog, my heart dropped like instantly. Cause it's like my dad's smoking a cigarette. He looked like I opened the door because I hear like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's going on? What? I'm thinking, first of all, I even go to check out there because of the weather. Cause I'm like, yo, am I off today? Cause I was landscaping, so if it was raining, it was good. So I go up, I hear, what the fuck? And I look to my right, I'm like, oh, what the hell? And then, like, we don't know where the fuck he came from. So, like, we walked his big ass fucking all the way down to, like, he walked up to the house and he stayed there for a good minute. So, we're like, all right, I guess you stayed there. So, we kind of, like, walked back. He fucking came back, chilled with us. And I'm like, yo, we got to balance, bro. You got to go. And just the other night, man, fucking... a little medium pit bull was like walking around fucking free, dude. He was galloping down the fucking street. Like, dude.
Random dogs?
Yeah, like, dog. He came up to us and he was like, what up?
Yeah, I heard this is the house where you
he was like, hey, bro, don't snitch. And he just fucking hauled ass down into that little fucking cut right there. And then fucking.
You ain't see shit.
Yeah, he was like, you ain't see shit, bro. And then fucking. His owner, I see his owner just like jogging down the street, calling his name, and I'm like, he went that way because his ass hauled ass back here, came back up, looking at us again and shit. It was like, you ain't see shit again, bro. Fucking galloping like a fucking horse down the street, fucking tongue all waggling down his fucking chin and shit. And then he finally like gets caught and he just like kind of looks at us. I'm like, yo, bro, my bad. I had to snitch on your ass.
Right, you was gonna die.
Yeah, he had a shot collar on too. So I'm like, yeah, I don't even know if I should be interacting with you, dog. Right. But he was barking at that dog's house like the 623 right there. And then, yo, the funniest thing happened. Some homeboy was walking down the street and he came running up to that dude. Yo, he was like, oh shit! Oh, and I was like, I'm about to walk up to him. I'm like, all right, let me help his ass, cause like if he gets fucking attacked, bro, me and him both getting paid. So, so I'm like, all right, hold on. And he said like, hey, get the fuck out, go, and he just fucking hauled ass back here. And then that's how the fucking
that's
lady
how my
found it.
dog be. She's stupid. She would just run off.
Dude, the amount of times
run up to people, I'm like, somebody's gonna fucking stab you, dude. Chill out.
Dude, the amount of times I've like, my brother got bit by a dog. I was telling him to punch it. I was like, bro, punch
that
shit.
Kick that shit. Fuck it.
He was like, stop, bro. And I'm like, I'm about to like, I'm in my car.
We
don't condone animal violence, but like, hey, look,
you gotta survive, dude.
Yeah, bro. If a big ass dog is coming at your ankles, bro, you gotta teach that. Like, it's me or the dog, and I'm choosing me any day. But trust me, we ain't put that dog down. No. We ain't report shit to the cops. So GG, we love animals. Right. We know what was gonna happen, but he actually got stitches because of it. So. But like, if it was me, man, I would have had to punch that dog.
Shit, in New York, they used to like, like pit bulls used to be like, they became illegal because people were just training it like
for dog fights and shit.
Yeah, and then like people like feeding their dogs like gunpowder and like
what
all
the
types
fuck?
Yeah, like just making like pure animals,
Holy
like monsters
shit.
and shit like that. And then like they like attack him, and then. They're good for just like, all right, I don't need a dog no more.
Release him in the fucking wild. You gotta
into the projects.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck? You got a big ass, buff ass dog who's aggressive as shit.
Yeah, biting little kids and shit like that.
See,
like it used to be crazy.
Pit bulls are the most loyal dogs, bro. Like,
yeah,
I love
but
pit bulls.
If you raise whatever dog fucked up, they're gonna be like that.
Any dog could be like that. Exactly, you're right. But like,
but they're just more acceptable because of their breed.
I hate the pit bull stigma, man. Like, you can have I'll tell you right now, a pit bull will not harm a baby if you raise it right.
No, not at all.
If anything, he will protect that baby. He will be around that baby 24/7. As soon as he cries, he's right fucking there. I've seen it happen with my fucking with my
pit bulls are like fucking like
they're
teddy
nanny
bears.
dogs. Yeah, they're like dead ass. They're teddy dogs. Like they.
My dog is a boxer mixed with a pit bull, a red nose. She's just like pudding, bro. She's supposed to be like an emotional support dog. She needs an emotional support
she is
dog.
the emotional support. Like, she
she
needs that shit. Fucking, that's how Gambit was. Fucking Gambit was a pit bull. I don't know if you ever seen a picture of him, but he a big ass beefy sausage dog, bro. But he's a little fucking dirt to dirt.
Right. That's be killing me. I always wanted a what is it, a beagle?
I fucking love beagles.
And
man.
they were like,
floppy
everybody keeps
ears.
saying like beagles are just so stupid though.
But exactly, that's why I want it. I want to be entertained, bro. I want to be like, oh, that's so cute. Come here.
I was just like, but what would I name? Would I name him Snoopy or Brian?
Snoopy, obviously. If you got a real like a beagle with a floppy
real
fucking
beagle,
heel,
yeah.
like that's just stepping
Because
on.
Brian's supposed to be a beagle, no?
I don't even know, man.
I think he's supposed to be a beagle. But yeah,
Nah,
Snoopy.
Brian from Family Guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was. We could look that shit up real fast. What is?
Look it up real quick. What is Brian Griffin's
Yeah,
breed?
Brian Griffin's breed. What is this motherfucker?
But yeah, then fuck it, Snoopy. Like, get a white and black beagle, name him Snoopy.
Breed of dog. All right, what is it? White Labrador.
White lab.
An anthropomorphic. Yeah, that's a big word. White Labrador, voiced by Seth MacFarlane.
Anthropomorphic meaning like anything that's not supposed to talk talks.
Jesus Christ.
So you can have an anthropomorphic car. Like,
so do you read the dictionary to like help with words?
No, you know what's crazy? Like, just growing up in school, I've always had like dictionary homework.
Okay.
Like from elementary all the way to college.
Damn.
Like, it's just definitions. So like I just know a bunch of definitions of words. Like even if I can't spell the word or whatever, and I don't even really know it, if you can describe it to like, I can figure it out the meaning and be like, yeah, I know what that word means.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. It's like context clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really good at context clues. Just give me like clues. Don't give me just a word and don't give me no
be
details.
vague about it.
I hate I hate working with people who just don't know how to fucking describe shit. Like sometimes my dad would be like, "Hey, go get this. What is this? Where is it at? What is this shape? Is it like is it purple, blue? Can it spin? Like what the fuck?"
I need details.
Like dog, I there's a lot of this, but what is that? Like. Give me that shit. Give me details, man.
But you know what I noticed? Like, people that, like, work with words and stuff like that are like that.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's just like...
Because I know, like...
Everybody not even that. If you're very articulate.
Like, yeah.
If you're articulate, you know, like, how to, like, describe things. You know how to paint a picture. And you need... Yeah, like, if you need the fucking... Hey, babe, can you go get me that round, silver-potted, deep dish, purple handle gripped, with the spikes on it, fucking pan, like, it's not that hard. Like, I could say pink-footed platypus, and you get a picture of that right there. Like, in your brain, instantly.
You know exactly what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. That's like words of spells, bro. Like, that's what I've kind of realized. I said that in the last episode I just recorded, but, like...
I get you on that, yeah.
Like, you can paint anything...
Words are crazy. Yo, and like... It kills me when people just use words wrong, bro.
Oh,
my
yeah.
kids are good for it, too. And I'm just like, how are you my kids? Like, I'm so, like, meticulous with words. I feel like as I'm getting older, I don't know, maybe because I smoke too much weed, like, I'm starting to forget words. But, like, but still, like, just the way you're supposed to use them in, like, in context and stuff like that, it's just like, yo, what are they teaching you in school? Like, you should stay in school.
Yeah, so, like for me, what I kind of like figured out with words and shit is just like there's especially with the English language, there's so many words to describe one fucking thing, and like, but if you look at the like Latin language, there's one word to describe.
That's why English is so difficult for other people to like learn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mad difficult for no reason.
But Spanish is the second hardest language because, like, you can go for like Chile Spanish to like different kinds Spain Spanish.
Like I had a friend, he like we're from the Bronx, so there's like a lot of Puerto Ricans there. Mm-hmm. He's Spanish, like from Spain, like and he gets mad if you say he's Hispanic.
No, he's not.
He's like, I am not Hispanic.
I'm a Spaniard.
Exactly, I'm a Spaniard. I'm Spanish, not Hispanic.
There was
I'm like, wow, bro, chill out.
In high school, dude, Spaniards could play some fucking basketball, bro. I don't know, it's all them fucking soccers, but those leg muscles.
They have one of the top basketball teams.
Let me tell you, bro. I was fucking playing with this one guy. He didn't know how to play basketball at all, but he was good at rebounds, bro. And all of a sudden, he grabs that basketball, jumps like fucking so high in the air, and dunks it, but it kind of bounces off. But like us Americans, we're shocked because we're like, He did that on our dirt, bro. This is our territory. Hold on.
Off the vert.
Like, hold on, bro. I feel disrespected as an American. This is my patriotic side coming out. Like, hold on, guys. We gotta regroup real fast. He said he didn't know how to play, and he just did that.
Right.
Like, and it didn't help. He would bike everywhere. So, like, every time he flexed his fucking calf muscles, dude, there would be, like, rocks on rocks on rocks. Like, fucking, this dude, like an animated thigh. You got fucking veins popping out everywhere and shit.
Crazy. I used to know some drummers that would just wear leg weights all day.
See, I want to do that on some, like, Rock Lee from Naruto.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Drop those shit
like boom. Like, motherfuckers all just, like, stare at you like, oh, nah.
They were that heavy.
Like, going to that fucking gym, like, wearing, like, 200 pounds fucking weights on your arms, lifting 180
No, but
pounds.
then you gotta, like, teach yourself to, like, restrain. Because, like, my friend, he used to do that, right? And then he would play drums and doing a double bass pedal. His foot, like, he would have to teach yourself how to hold it back because it feel like
oh
air.
Yeah, because you're
so
you're constantly like
yeah.
But yeah, see,
so you're
I
going
get that.
faster than what you thought
like
you
you're
would.
like you're about to fucking bust a hole through your fucking bass drum and
yeah,
shit.
it's like,
Fucking
chill out.
8 inner gates. Fucking bro, imagine fingering a girl on that shit.
To a double bass pedal.
Fucking that clicks the fucking bass drum.
I used to play drums and that used to be fun, bro.
Man,
like, just
I
a
did,
double bass pedal was just like running.
I did percussion in high school, and I just recently found my practice pad and sticks at my mom's house. So I'm like, I might bring them over and just start fucking doing my rudiments, fucking all that shit.
I played drums and we couldn't find a drummer because I used to be in this death metal band. It was just like real technical, and it was just like we would try out drummers all the time, and nobody would like come in, and like. So that shit, so I was like, fuck it, I'll learn how to play drums. I just want to do double bass pedal all day because it's just
that
fun.
is hard, man.
Yeah, it is. Like, but like, you got to have good calf muscles, and like I've always had calf muscles.
I went to my friend's bass set, and like the first time I'm playing calf, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, it will burn, like
I'm done stretching my hamstring like before and anything. This shit, like you're constantly just jarring your leg and shit.
And then we're doing death metal, so it's just a constant like
like a constant heavy type.
And then like
rapid fucking.
And then I'm like not very like coordinated, so like. So it was hard for me. It was hard for me to like just learn how to like the basic rudimentaries of like just a drum and like just timings and stuff like that.
So, where do you see your like vision of your music going from now, and maybe do you think you're gonna retire at one day, or is this a grave thing?
I'm probably just gonna do music forever. I hate music though, but it's just I feel like. It just pours out of me, so I'm just always gonna do it. I'm always like, if you follow me on social media, I'm just the whiniest person when it comes to music.
I'm
music.
You're just always like I've noticed some of the videos constantly. Like I would see in my feed, you're just like fucking balling off on like music. Like what the fuck,
because
man?
like, and it's not even a thing of like making it. Mm-hmm. It's a thing of like
critiquing it.
Maybe? No. It's a thing of like putting like. You're feeling and then like emotion into something and then like spending the time on it and then there's like no return.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'd be cool if like there was even a few people who'd be like, yeah, that's cool or whatever, and see like some sort of like momentum built. But like if there's like no return, it's constantly like, all right, and then you do it again and then there's no return. Then you do it again and there's no return. It's gonna make you jaded after a while.
Yeah.
And then it feels like I can't control it. Like if like I feel like drugs are music is like drugs. Like I feel addicted to it. Like if I would decide to stop, I couldn't even really.
Damn, did this shit die?